Well, look like your boy back up here in NY, New York, New York, and North, and down in North York. Up in New York. I'll just turn around. They don't need looking at me up in New York. Look in New York. Just had Charles up here, just dropped off another client up here. And yeah, we just chilling, get our head back. Not gonna get back to base till 10:30. So it is what it is though. You gotta do what you got to do to make it pop off. So yeah. Yeah, just gonna go ahead and take my time and I'm in New York, man, driving at night, they kind of crazy up here, but we're gonna make it pop off. Yeah, I'm riding down to 11th. Make a right on 11th and coming out of New York. This you know what I mean, it's acting kind of funny a little bit, but we're gonna do what we got to do. People, these cab drivers and all these cats up here, man. Got a lot of limo drivers up here, got a lot of cab drivers up here. It's like bananas, man. And one wrong dum-dum and the whole situation is done. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, sitting there for. So you got the big Nordstroms up here. Wow, Nordstrom is crazy. Yeah, they got like 25 floors in Nordstrom. Look at that. That's Nordstrom. Look at that. Celebrating 125 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 floors of Nordstrom. That's bananas. 8 floors. Never been in Nordstrom with 8 floors. But that's what we're doing. I try to aim and give y'all some up sky views too while I'm driving. Know what I mean? Gonna find out my client was kind of in the music business, kind of. So yeah, ain't this something? Small world. Small world. Know what I mean? And like I said, man, I'll stay up here all night, man. I'll come up here one day and just chill. Another anniversary sale. Who is this? I'm not sure if we're going to be able to look at that building. Not sure if we're going to be able to see the Louis Vuitton bag on the corner. I'm not sure if we're going the right way. And if I had time and I knew Bergdorf was open like 10, man, I'll go right to Bergdorf and chill out in that joint for a minute. But put this joint in the garage and go to Bergdorf. Like a free ride to New York. Chilling. You know, I'm gonna be a little late. Who cares? I did my last ride. I ain't got to bring this back no time soon. You know what I mean? That's why I like the long rides. Whether it's Virginia, you know what I mean, Baltimore, Maryland. I like the long rides, baby. And like I said, right now, if I want to, I'll pull this bad boy over and go shopping. But I'm tired, man. I got to get home. So I can be off to look that day and give me any work for tomorrow. I told him, if you did, you got to give me something late. But I can't come back in this bad boy at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, for sure. These buildings are unbelievable, man. How they pack all these people in these buildings. If I hadn't gotten anything to eat, that little Chinese food I got from Island Avenue, sure, I would have stopped up here and got something to eat. I just pulled over and ordered me a grub or something. But again, I'm trying to make it back home. At least get out of New York. Because my money is looking kind of funny right now, so I don't have no loot to pay anyway. The big BMW up there. Y'all see that BMW? See that Beamer sign up there? Holla at you. Bye. Beamer, baby. Beamer sign up on the Beamer. Are we making a left on 11th? It'll take me back to the Lincoln Tunnel. CBS News. CBS News. Holla at you. Bye. Now I'm going to make this lefty up here. I'll be about getting up out of here. You got a horse here this time of night? Oh, let me go ahead on. Whoa! What with this guy? Did you see that? Dude, coming out on a freaking bike in the middle of the street. I'm telling you, people are insane, man. That fool almost got hit. Did y'all see that? That was crazy. But yeah, that fool almost got ran over. And a good thing, it wasn't nothing coming on the other side of the street. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's why I pray for safety, man. I pray for safety as long as my life and my safety and my clients, and my passengers, and whatever, man. I'm always praying for safety. Because that little young boy had no business coming out in the street like that in the middle of the street. That was unbelievable. I would have hit him, man. I got to stay up here all freaking for the rest of my life dealing with that bull crap. Thank heaven. Thank heaven I saw him and I smoothed out. I ain't flipped the whip. I just smoothed it out. You know what I mean? I hit it on the smooth out. So yeah, we're going to keep it popping down here. Till I see Lincoln Tunnel. In fact, I'm going to get in the middle. Keep left. Okay, there we go. I know either Lincoln or the Holland, you definitely pop off to the left on the pop off to get up out of here. Right now, we're going to Lincoln. New Jersey, Lincoln. And we're about to be up out of here. Bars. Let me go ahead and stop this light, man. I ain't trying to get no tickets up here. They yellow light be flashing quick on red. They yellow light be like bam, bam, red. That'd be crazy, dog. I can't believe that little young boy almost killed that fool. These people working out at the gym this time of night. Everybody and their mama can see him. I need to start getting down to the gym and work my goddamn butt off. I'm gonna flatten my stomach a little bit more. So I can be really, really sexy. What's going on there, baby? In New York, baby. In New York, York. About to get up out of here, though. I'm gonna go through the Lincoln Tunnel and be outie. About to be outie 5,000. I dropped off my client up here. I was just up here with Charles, Sunday? With Charles Barkley up here Sunday. These must be tripping. Yeah, so we pop off on this linky. You gotta fight your way. These motherfuckers be fighting to get in the joint. It's crazy. Like, where you going? But he took the outside lane. See, I knew you can do that. Look at that. That's crazy, man. These must be bugging. Bus even bugging. Bus trying to this Bogart. Take my dog off on the pop off. I gotta look at this video when I'm on my way, when I get else's vehicle. You know, you making money. I ain't get a tip or anything. I'm kind of surprised I ain't get a tip driving all the way up here. And I did that on the favorite tip because I ain't had to pick her up. I could have did another ride. I would have been home right now. I said, nah, I'll come up to New York and drop her off. I ain't get not nan tip. So since I ain't get no tip, I'm gonna send her all my information. So I told her in the music business and see if she can hook me up. Nah, I mean, I got her phone number, that's for sure. And that's worth it. Like I said, I like to have my clients' phone numbers because you never know. She's in the advertising business. Some of them ran all over them sticks, tore them sticks up. Probably with some truck. Just bending them joints. Bending them joints in half. Right, and then we coming out the tunnel, and now we in New Jersey. Now it's time to head on home. Oh, to head on home. Oh. Woo. Well, I go to the sports complex, which I'm not doing. Almost got like a 2-hour ride home. Hour and a half. Well, not to go home. I got an hour and a half just to get to the base and get gas, and then after that I'll be heading on in. So I'm probably not gonna get home, but 8:55, 9:55. I'm not getting back to the base at like 10:15. So I ain't getting in the house at like 11 o'clock. Eat my yogurt and go to bed. Well, not necessarily. I mean, I don't normally go to bed like that. Look at this dude. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. Crazy. These people are crazy, man. They're insane. Now here the other, now the BMW want to follow him and drive like he crazy. People have no regard for life, man. Their life or nobody else's life. That's why they drive the way they drive. Just to get off this exit. He did all that just to get off this exit. And they ain't going nowhere. It's crazy. So driving a limo, people think it's as easy, but when you out here, you in different environments you're not used to. As opposed to, I'm used to driving in Philly. I know how Philly is. I know how the burbs are. I know how to drive there. But here, you out here, in New York and other places, New Jersey, Maryland. When you driving out and you're doing a long ride, because they know I'm the long ride driver. They know how I roll. Bro, give me the long rides. That's why they canceled my short ride and say, you want to take this client up to New York? I certainly do. I like the long rides, baby. I like the long rides. Holla at your boy. So I'm glad I do have something at home to eat. Got me some yogurt, throw me some blueberries in that joint. Well, actually, the yogurt's actually in my cooler right now. You take behind the bed and having Willing start all again tomorrow, you know what I mean? I think I'm working tomorrow. If they do, they probably call me up. So look, if you got some long distance work for me tomorrow, after 1 o'clock, I'm with it. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes don't like doing the long trips. They're like staying in the city going back and forth, you know, trying to hustle them tips. So that's what they do. Because the more clients you pick up, the more, you know, more chances are that you get, you know, a lot of tips. So I drove all that. I did, you know, I said Barkley gave me $1. But I drove her all the way up there. I ain't get no buck. I ain't get nothing. But I got a contact. So that's better. Sometimes having a contact is better. Sometimes. Take it. I don't know. I don't have Charles Barkley contact, but you know, still. So yeah, now I'm on the turnpike heading on in. $55 miles an hour, these fools doing 70. They crazy. Yo, I ain't know DoorDash had this big building. Look to the right. I mean, look to the left. This big building says DoorDash. That's crazy. Trying to let y'all see it for the truck get up here. He doing 90 miles an hour. That red building over there. He's a nut. That red building over there says DoorDash. Look at that. Can you see it? That's a DoorDash joint. That's crazy. And it's all lit up in red. Looks a little demonic. Demonic DoorDash. So I guess that's the offices of DoorDash. That's crazy. I'm banging everybody. You get in front of me, you getting this high beam. How about that? Since y'all want to drive like y'all crazy, I'm giving y'all some high beam. That'll teach you. Their rail yard is huge. Like our rail yard in Philly is just all right. It's all right. I mean, both our yards together, the rail yard for the sub and the L, ain't even close to New York's rail yard. It's incredible how many trains they have. It's wild. It's wilding. I know why that dude came and cut in front of me. Like, you know you're not staying. I'm in the middle lane, minding my business. I like to ride the middle lane. You can just go around me both sides. I'm good to go. I hog the middle lane, baby. I'm the middle lane hogger on the turnpike. Middle lane all the way to exit 6, which is a whole hour from now. Whole hour and 20 minutes from now. I know you can relate to this road, Frank, since you do your driving. I know you can relate to the road. You probably come down this way all the time from Boston, right? Aren't you 95 from Boston? All the way down to VA? Bars. I still want to know what you spray on your skin, bro. What did you test tonight? Out the samples. What you test? What you doing with it? Bars. Holla. You got that barking money, man. It's $100 from Mark. Thank goodness. I gave you $100. What happens? Boy, I didn't take that drum machine, pop that back in the shop, get a buck. I mean, all it's gonna be just trying to get that hustle for next week. I ain't paying enough for this month. So them joints tonight, everything off. I'm here talking to myself, trying to figure out my financial plan. Haven't seen a speed limit sign since I came out the goddamn tunnel. Just drive as fast as you want to drive. That's what it's, to drive as fast as you want to drive on the turnpike. Like coming up, it's 55 all the way up. And I ain't seen a sign yet. Look at this crazy dude. Look at little PP right there in his little truck. He must be tripping. got that out when I get it's good too. Look at these two imbeciles. All somebody got to do is hit the brake and somebody dying, but they don't care. They don't even care. And there's never any cops around to watch these people doing 80 miles an hour. I'm doing 60. That's crazy. I'm going to boost up to 65 though, because that's the speed limit. Like, see that sign? Say 55. So I'll stay like 6 over. Like I'll do 61. I'm just chilling right there. Remember, I'm doing 60, 61. How fast you think they're going? It's crazy. People are insane out here, man. That food. What'd you come over here and do that for? This a food. I'm surprised I don't feel sleepy. Considering I ate and everything. I might be yawning, but man, driving all the way up there and driving back, usually, man, my eyes be like, yo, dog. I gotta put some toothpicks on my ear. Hold on, I got a call I gotta get. I want to get this oud I got yesterday. Man, I should have bought the double. I should have bought the double hitter, but oils last pretty long, so I don't really have to worry about it. But for $20, I should have bought the double bubble of this. I ain't know it was gonna be this good. The musk one is okay, but I washed my hands a lot today, so tonight when I go to bed, I'm gonna wear both of these joints really, really good. Both of the oils. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all can do whatever you want. I'm not doing no more than 65. Yo, can y'all hear me? Yo, I think I had my headphones in all that time, and the headphones don't pick up any doggone sound. So I don't know if y'all can even hear me. You probably couldn't even hear me all that time. I had the headphone jack in the doggone headphone. There I go again doing the video, and can't nobody hear me. That's crazy. But anyway, I know, right? I don't know why I put the headphone jack in there. Yeah, I was saying the papyrus, man, is good. Just buy the 30 mil. I think the 30 mil I got it for $130 on sale. So yeah, I will buy the papyrus. Grab that thing, because the big bottle gonna cost you somewhere around maybe $300. I don't know if you want that much papyrus. Like when you start this game, you want to kind of start off kind of like, all right, buy like the 15s or the 30s if you can get them like that, just to start off. To make sure you like it, so you can save your money to get some other stuff. But if you spend $300 on papyrus, then you gonna mess up. You could have bought 2 bottles or something for the price of 1 papyrus. So yeah, just about 100. Wait for the sale. Sales are coming up. Yeah, buy the small ones, man. You see, I got a whole cage full of small dips. 10 mil, 15 mil, 30 mil. Ain't no problem with me. I got a lot of stuff. But I ain't gonna front. When I first started off, I was buying all hundreds. I was wearing out them Bloomingdale cars like a mug. That's how that was. Always get some samples if you can. They don't give them out a lot in Neiman's. They don't really give you samples like that because they want you to buy. They say you can spray all you want, but they don't be like giving away samples. They don't even sell samples. So it's not like, it ain't like, okay, they're not gonna give you any samples. They're not even gonna sell you any samples. Whereas Perfumology will sell you samples. Raj up in Lancaster. I'm sorry, Raj in Lancaster will sell you samples. And probably Sammy will sell you. You already got some samples from Sammy, so. But yeah, Neiman's Neiman's is the only store. I mean, Bloomingdale's has a couple good fragrances. Try some Joe Malone's. Nothing wrong with Joe Malone's. Definitely Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Joe Malone, Wood Sage and Sea Salt. You got to put that in your collection. When it comes to Joe Malone, you got to have that. Got to have that. This turnpike look familiar, Frankie? Don't you come down the turnpike when you go in the VA? All right. Now you said 30 plus times. All right. Okay, you driving back business wise, or you driving back personal? You need to be getting some sleep there, player. Oh, easy. Okay, so you driving back personal. I thought you driving the truck. All right. So she was moving that rig, moving that riggy. Oh, moving pretty good. Exit 9 is still kind of far out. I used to come out to exit 9, man, when I used to buy stuff for my guitar. It was crazy. Got your drug test tomorrow? All right, good. All right, get that thing done, bro. Get that thing done. You got that job in MA? Oh, good, man. Congratulations, brother. Starting 27th this Monday. Great. Excellent. Look at this guy. He probably doing 90. I don't understand why people do that. Well, again, congratulations, brother. Hold on to it. Do what you got to do with it. Take advantage of it. Make it pop off. All right, just give me a heads up. Like I said, more often than not, my days off are Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. But give me a heads up. Either way, I might take some work on one of them days or something like that. So let me know, you sure you coming up. Try to make myself available for you. Gonna do some fragrance hiking. Here come the Soul Train line flyers. Soul Train line flyers. Look at them. Crazy. People like tailgating people doing 75 miles an hour. All it takes is just anything, and everybody jacked up. They're giving away these Volkswagens, man. I mean, I kind of like the truck. Yeah, coming back and forth. Yeah, I ain't driving my car like that. How about I give it a little boost? Every now and then, if the road is clear, I give it a boost. Like on 309, near my crib. Usually ain't nobody out there. I give it a boost. I mean, I put a buck up on it. But, out here like this, I would never drive like that. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why this guy is driving so slow in the middle lane. Now we'll have to deal with that. It look like a doggone limo joint. I don't know what this dude doing up here in his truck. They're crazy. They be rolling, man. Don't even care if they get the ticket. All right, the new Nissan got the car on the map. They just upgraded my joint probably about a couple months ago, put the car on the map, put the car on the navigation. They just let you put your car on there. They got an orange car on there. They let you put your car on that joint. I'm trying to set he's doing a 65 so I can relax, man. This dude in front of me, I don't know what the heck he doing. He messed up my 65 groove. I don't like riding in the right-hand lane because I don't like to worry about these people merging, coming out the service areas. I mean, so I try to stay out the right-hand lane so I ain't got to worry about the merging from the right-hand side. What about stay in the middle? What's this guy doing? He probably ain't on his cell phone. Probably texting. See, speed limit says 65. You bugging. You wildin', B. You know you wildin', B. Sound like Jay-Z. You wildin', B. There's some more water in my system. Hey, man, the inside of my body was like, hey, man, about time. You drink some water. I drank some water earlier, actually. All right, so this joint right here is on 65, I guess. So I ain't gonna front on it. I'm trying to do 70. I put 5 on the top of that joint. I'm good. $5 on the top of the limit, and we good money. Anybody else here? Y'all want to talk about fragrances? When you talk about driving, you want to talk about what y'all want to talk about, man? I mean, come on now. I mean, I know y'all like looking at this right here. Let's see, I'm gonna look at it one night going to sleep. And just have it on. How's your boy? See, this is why I want to be in the middle lane for this merging. I know somebody coming out this rest area. But I'll just scoot over because they're moving in the middle lane anyway. I'll scoot on over and let them merge on in. See, there they go. Coming out. Yeah, that's 2 quick service areas. I never noticed 2 of these quick service areas. Usually like 10, 15, 20 miles apart. You know, like back-to-back holler. How did I lose 2 minutes? First it said I was gonna get home at 10:22. Now it's 10:24. Like, how did that happen? It's 9:30 now. Man, I should be just about home. I gotta go put gas in the car before I drop this joint off. Yeah, there's a couple down Perfumology I want to finish checking out. I want Savannah. I want to get Savannah from City Rhythms. If it's in a 50 mil, I'll get Savannah. I don't need 100 mil Savannah. Even though I bought 100 mil of Nashville, but I got a good deal on it. So Savannah, just to get one more peach piece in my collection. So Savannah, and maybe 2 Chris Collins joints. Probably one I'm gonna get Lust, which is the chocolate oud, Delice oud, and another one from a Manhattan Cherry. So those are 3 I want to get, and maybe Masala. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's like $500. So I don't know how I'm gonna get it. At this point, I'm trying to get my financial life together finally. So I probably won't. But we'll see. Get some folk to buy some music, buy some albums, and buy some stuff. I can buy some things. Well, not really buy some things, pay off some of these bills. But yeah, we'll see. I'll run to the right client one day. A lot of them say things I don't really hear from them. There's like 4 exit 8s on the scene. That's crazy. So yeah, they're my 3. I already know it. Well, I smelled all of them. Again, I smelled them all already. It doesn't matter the priority of, how much they're going to cost. Bada bang, stuff like that. But I got to I got to start paying off these Affirm joints and these Klarna cards, man. Because I'm messing around. I keep buying stuff. I'm paying like $200-300 a month just on these Klarna cards. Buying fragrances, man. I got to stop that. So, I'm wondering why I'm always low on the totem pole. Because when you paying like $13 and $12, man, they be adding up. Be adding up during 1 month. So like I said, my firm, I'm almost like, I'm trying to get it down, but I keep using it. So I'm paying them like almost like $200 a month on some stuff. I think Klarna, they kind of quick on Klarna though, because they don't really have, only have one 12-month Klarna, like, 3 months, 6 months. So they get done quick. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's time to kind of slow down on the fragrances. Probably a couple more oils, and then I'm gonna fall back and just enjoy these oils and these wood sticks and these real nice ouds. These oud sticks, oud burning. Holla at your boy. But yeah, you gotta do perfumology, brother. You got to do perfumology. There's just no getting around it. You gotta do perfumology. And again, you already did Parfums de France, so you already know what that is. You know what I mean? You went to Arabian Oud, you know what that is. So a couple other shops you might get in. Ariel Shashan, that's down there, down Virginia right now. But you can really leave. Ariel Shashan, that's kind of like a niche house or a niche perfumery. Yeah, check them out. And then the rest of you just got to look up and try to find them yourself. Because you probably got some in both you don't even know, besides Neiman's. All right, bet. Usually fragrance outlets, though, for real, they're not going to have niche fragrances in there, bro. Usually fragrance outlets, they got the designer stuff. Unless you get lucky and find some old designer that they're not making anymore, you kind of want to look that up. But yeah, any fragrance outlet, they selling designer old fragrances. Probably don't even smell good anymore. They probably don't pass the expiration date and whatever. So be careful there. But I don't know. You'll know when you get there. But just by seeing outlet, it's like going to any other outlet, clothes, stuff like that. The stuff that's played out or stuff that's old, and they're trying to get rid of it. So, but you'll find out. Check it out. I could be wrong. Yes, sir. There's a outlet called the Cosmetic Outlet. Yeah, no doubt. You don't call the Cosmetic Outlet. They have some Tom Ford, stuff like that. If you see the cosmetic store or the cosmetic company, something like that, you can check that out. That's like an outlet. You get some Tom Ford's really cheap out of there. That's the cosmetic, whatever it is, the cosmetic center, whatever it is. That's a Estee Lauder's where she get rid of a lot of her stuff. So check that out. Try to find you the cosmetic store, the cosmetic something. That's another joint too. And that's usually in the outlets. Keep forgetting, it's the cosmetic something. It's a cosmetic store. I think it's a cosmetic store. That's what it is. They sell makeup artists stuff, but they sell Tom Ford stuff too. Look at this guy. Look at these guys doing 900 miles an hour. Idiots. Man, it was raining like crazy earlier. I'm so glad it stopped. By the time my client got to the car, it had stopped raining. All the traffic was gone. Straight to New York in an hour and 2 hours. Straight shot, 2 hour shot in New York.
In 2 miles, take exit 7A, I-195 west toward Trenton.
What else we gonna do? Exactly what I'm gonna do. I ain't going down 6 today, I'm going to 7 today. I have to go 7, exit 7 all the time, but sometimes I get mixed up and mess up. Sometimes I feel as though I should go to exit 6 instead of 7. I think 7 cuts my time. 6 kind of takes me out the way, put me on Route 1, all this other stuff, then Bustleton Pike. I mean, is it? Oh, snap. Okay. Be careful out there, good bro. There's a little light drizzle up here, nothing too heavy. Coming down the pike. Well, good thing you ain't got to get out of here at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., bro. I don't understand why you're not in the bed right now.
In half a mile, take exit 7A for I-195 west toward Trenton.
Ah, heck, I'm going to do Trenton. What the heck? Because soon as you're in front of me, just getting on my nerves.
Take exit 7A.
That joint changed his mind. He's probably going to ride down to 6. 6 is actually better. 7 got to ride I-95 forever, but it's still an expressway. And you kind of can like stay moving and grooving. If I don't miss the turn, there's a turn. If I make the turn, I'm moving and grooving. If not, then I take myself out the way and I go by what the navigation is telling me. Yeah, do that, bro. Yeah, get a couple hours in before you start heading up this road. How long it take you to get from VA to Boston? That's got to be like, what, 8 hours? Because Boston is 4 hours from Philly.
In half a mile, use the lane to take the I-95 west ramp to Hamilton, Trenton.
So yeah, that's what I figured. 8 hour hit a quitter. Cause I knew I went up there one time with Connecticut. I said about drums from the Stell, and that was 4 hours from Philly. I know it's 4 hours to get to Virginia from Philly. It was kind of like 3.5. When I holler at your boy.
Use the left lane to take the I-195 west ramp.
Let's go this way, get me away from 95 and all these crazy drivers. I mean,
Continue on
I-95
I-195 west for 6 miles.
Yeah, I-95 still be tripping. Yeah, as far as I'm going to New York, my brother. I mean, I might go to Boston, some of Boston. Boston's kind of like on the laid back. I don't know if y'all got anything up there to do in Boston. I might get an acting job up there. The acting job paying a couple thousand. Then I'll go up there for a couple thousand for an acting job. But I ain't driving that joint for no $200 acting job. That's for sure. That's gas money. What's wrong with this dude? You guys got to pee or something. So I'm on I-195, and it's taking me to Trenton. Where if I got off at 6, it would took me, in the PA, and then brought me back in up the way near the gig. But I'll go this way. I gotta get some gas. I might stop somewhere else and get the gas before I go and get my gas where I normally go to. All right, bet. Yeah, I'm just going across. Instead of going across later, I'm going across now to get to where I'm going. Trenton is not too far from the job. You're another idiot. Look at this guy. You gotta realize a lot of these people out here high as a kite, man. They're high and smoking weed all day. You know what I mean? Hey. Smoke weed all day. And they're out here driving now. Intoxicated and high up the sky. Let this guy behind me, let him go do what he got to do. Cause I'm just chilling. I'm still not gonna get home to freaking 11 o'clock anyway. So what the heck? Here comes somebody flying. He way back there. That boy's catching up fast. So he gotta be doing 80. I'm doing 65. He dang sure ain't doing 65 if he catching up with me. And it's probably a Kia or something. Some little old Kia car. Because they want to pull their car fast. But I got a Kia and it's fast. Look at this old freaking Chevy. I'm bringing Chevy. That's doing 80 miles an hour. A Chevy Bip Bap. Oh, there's Cherry Joe. Uh-oh. Yeah, they don't, man. They don't. Cherry Joe done woke up. I ain't heard from Cherry Joe in about a week. But I appreciate you saying, be careful. I am, man, because they crazy out here driving. I'm just coming back from New York, dropping off a client. You know, I kind of like to drive in the dark more anyway, because there's less people out here. So many people just drive crazy in the dark. Be like whack. Well, 195, like I said, brings you across where I got to be. Because I'd be at exit 6 right now. If I hadn't came this way, I'd be at exit 6. But then it'll be routing me around all these other places to go. Look at this guy. I mean, old behind Nissan flippity flap. But that might be the new one. I've been driving all day. I got a 2-hour break. We got some grub, whatever. Here come another knucklehead, so I just moved over, man. I'm doing 58, speed limit 55, and look at this fool. Look at this fool. He just don't care. He just don't care about themselves or anybody else.
In half a mile, continue straight onto New Jersey 29 North.
It's usually where I pick up the pilots. Here come this fool. Look at this fool.
Continue straight onto New Jersey 29 North.
He came all the way up to do that. Look at him. Now he crossing lanes. Like, what do you even bother for?
New Jersey 29 North for 4 miles.
I be giving him the cuckoo sign. I be wiggling my finger around my ear saying, you cuckoo. Cuckoo. Freaking Ma's out here acting cuckoo. Bro, you can get around me and tailgate if you want. I ain't going nowhere. I'm saying right here. Right here. Cuckoo. That's right. Don't move, cuz. Stay right there. Make them go around you. Make them go around you. Because they get behind me, they're going to be back there all day. You keep holding your grip, bro. Don't move. Don't go nowhere. Dang, man. Why you move, bro? Should let them ride the button, pump them brake a couple times. That's what I do. I let them ride me for about maybe a minute, and then I'll pump the brake on them. And they start throwing their hands all up in the air. So what you been up to, TJ? Haven't heard from you in a while. You been on punishment? Somebody put you on the punishment, bruh? Man, my right driving hand is sore as a mug, man. I've been driving like a mug. I mean, ain't as far as me driving all the way down to Virginia and driving back, but I really didn't stop. I dropped off and I started heading right back down the turnpike.
In half a mile, slight right onto the US 1 South ramp to Morrisville.
When I went to Whatcom, when I went to VA and hung out with Frankie, I took a break. You know what I mean? What are you doing, crazy? Unbelievable. It's crazy. Had to make sure I miss my turn.
Slight right onto the US 1 South ramp.
I gotta make this turn to keep from going over that little small bridge. This will take me.
Continue on US 1 South for 8 miles.
This will take me past the little small bridge because Washington Crossing got this real small bridge, man, and I can ride over it, but it's a two-way bridge, and you don't want to be riding over that joint with an Escalade. You got cars coming at you. So this right here, this gets you by that bridge. Put you right up top. You look to the right, it says, Trenton makes the world takes. So I gotta remember this from now on. This is how I want to come home. Instead of going down to exit 6. Come down, make the right, go around Morrisville, Route 1, and just keep popping off on the pop off. That's not it. I'm about to say, I think where I'm supposed to get off at. That ain't it. Somewhere up here, though, where I'm supposed to get off at. And puts me right where I need to be. Like, I really don't want to take Bristol Yardley because it's too far back. I don't like mess out here, man. Deer, it's not a freaking deer out here. Another idiot. Speed limit 55. I'm doing 55. Look at him. Idiot. Bunch of idiots. And see, this is taking me down Philly South, but I can't take the turn right there. There's another turn I need to take that keeps from going all the way down into Philly. Like it should be up here. I should make a right up here somewhere. And it puts me right on 295 West, I think. But 295 East is what I'm looking for. There we go. 295. So I'm going 295 east. Am I doing 295 west? I think I was supposed to turn 295 east, man. I'm gonna go by it because it's telling me to. I think I was supposed to go on this way. All right, we're gonna take this one instead.
In 2 miles, take the Pennsylvania 213 South exit.
I'm gonna take this dumb 213 South exit because I should have took the exit right there. I think 295 west goes towards Philly, and 295 east goes up. I gotta figure that out. I should have figured that out by now. Been working here for 2 years. But yeah.
In half a mile, take the Pennsylvania 213 South exit. Take the Pennsylvania 213 South exit. Then you'll take the Pennsylvania 213 South ramp to Langhorne.
So I'm saying, take me all up Langhorne and all up this craziness, man. I should have took 295 east. Why am I going up Langhorne
Take
for?
the Pennsylvania 213 South ramp. Then at the next light, you'll turn left.
This is just dumb. Like, I need to come down here to no freaking Flower Hill Mall and stuff like that. I mean, I think I know what it's doing.
Turn left onto Pennsylvania 213 South.
But I don't like going this way, man.
At the next light, turn right.
Because this is at 413. They try
right onto Pennsylvania 413 North.
They try to make me go this way sometimes when I'm instead of me taking 295, it wants me to go this way. And I don't take this way because it seems like this is a long way for me to get on 95. So I don't even take. In fact, that's what I would do. I would come down here and make a left and whatever down 413 because I'm going to turn on, I think, the 413. And I don't like it, man. I don't like it. But at this particular point, I'm not getting where I'm going until 10:25 to get this gas. In fact, let me be setting this card up. Y'all, this trash. I'm going to set the card up so I get there, I can just bam. Be popping off. Oh, got to put the phone down. Can't be looking at the phone while you moving. You got to put it down. See, so now I'm on 413. And then it's going to take me and put me probably on the Newtown bypass, which I should have stayed on Newtown bypass anyway.
At the next light, turn left.
Look at you winding the road. Dark as it is, no light, 45 miles an hour. That's crazy. All it takes is some crazy dude coming out here drunk, and you ain't gonna have a chance. Either gonna drive your butt into one of these trees or into the woods, and there's cops right there sitting. They ain't gonna do nothing though.
Turn left onto Bridgetown Pike.
They ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna ride by here doing 1,000 miles an hour, and the cops gonna sit there and do nothing because they don't feel like doing nothing. I think it only took me this way because it opened by the gas station, I guess, quicker. I don't know. I like driving on roads that got a lot of lights. This ain't one of them. But you gotta keep your eyes snapped out for deer, because when it rains, as I've observed over the last 2 years, when it rains, the deer like eating this grass when it has rained on it. So they get a little bit of, little bit of water, and they get a little bit of the goddamn grass. And they be sitting out here looking at you as you ride by to my wood. Well, you better stick your behind back there in that goddamn grass. Or you won't really say what? I think we must have had a car that, we must have had an Escalade that tore a deer up. See?
Go past Van Dyke Drive and turn right onto East Holland Road.
You got him. Somebody got him. Got him. Something happened up here. I can't see nothing with all these lights. Well, some tree branches came
turn
down.
Right onto East Holland Road.
Yep, got him. Got Speedy, boy. And you going to jail. Yo, look at all this. Oh, snap. Okay, I guess I ain't going down that way. That's blocked off. See? See? Crazy people. Look at that car flipped over, yo. That car is flipped over. That's crazy. That's crazy because they drive like they crazy. The car is flipped upside down. Y'all see that? Car flipped upside down. Now I got to go all out the way because this dummy done flipped his car upside down. He probably jacked up. Well, that's where you want to roll. That's what you get. That's what you get. You want to roll like that? That's the life you want to live? Good. That's because that's what you wanted. Car is upside down on the roof. All that action. I can't wait to get home. I would have stopped, but you got to keep it moving. Now I got to go all the way around the long way to get to the freaking gas station. Because some dummies probably racing around there acting a fool. The car was upside down, yo. That's bananas. And some fool trying to catch up with me now. I'm doing 35, some fool like he trying to race out here doing 45. Go ahead, go around me. Go around me so you can run into somebody. Because I ain't going nowhere. I'm doing this 35. That's all I'm doing. Didn't you see the accidents back there? Well, you want to die too. Some nice houses out here, though. Really nice houses around here. Oh, what block is this? East Holland Road. Man, some nice houses. East Holland Road. There's another ambulance probably going to rescue somebody. Because you know who they are. You know who they are. Oh, this is Buck Road. Okay. I did we took Buck Road one time. All right, so basically it just crossed me all the way over. And now I'm gonna end up getting on Richboro Road. So it took me a long way. Took me the back way to get to Richboro Road is what happened just now. I'm gonna make a left up here somewhere and it could probably be Richboro Road. And then I'm going to the gas station. This is Buck Road and then it's Richboro Road. So y'all hung around for my ride all the way back from New York. Hope y'all enjoyed it.
In half a mile, turn left to stay on East Holland Road.
About to be dead. 2 deers out there, about to get ran over. And they can't even see them deers up there. Guys flying. Told you deers, when it rains, they come out here, they start eating that grass. They got to have it. Because it's nice and moist and wet. And they get to eat the grass. And bada bing, bada boom. Y'all saw them two sitting there looking dumb, almost out on the road with their crazy self. Why am I going down here to? This is a dumb.
Turn East Holland Road.
Why ain't just taking the Richboro Road? All right, whatever, man. It's whatever. I'm just trying to get out of deer country. That's all I'm trying to do. Get out of deer country.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
When I get my car, I'm going to be going slow. I'm going to be going slow till I get past all the deer and I get up in the city kind of part. The city kind of part.
At the next light, turn left.
So I guess this is going to be my Richboro Road left-hand turn. Only got 100 miles of gas left, so this joint going to be gassing up for 3 goddamn minutes.
At the light, turn left onto Lower Holland Road.
That's not even Richboro Road. Man, what the smack is going on here? Oh, I'm getting tired. Driving all day. Oh, that's for sale? Oh, that's a nice crib for sale. I'll take it. Another house for sale. Okay. Got a couple of Johns up here. They're working on that one. I can live out here alone. There's another deer. Acting dumb. What you doing? You about to get your butt knocked off. Y'all see that deer? Tell you they like, here's another deer. Look what he doing. Look at him. Look at him. Out somebody grass eating. with your crazy self. So let me put my high beams on because they'll come running out right out that brush. Something scare them, they'll come running out that brush, and they ain't got no time to be hitting no deer, dog. That's a little fence they got up right there, probably to keep them out. I'm taking my time. Dude, you want to go around me speeding and hit a deer? Go ahead, have at it. I would never park my car right there. That's ridiculous. Coming out here, these fools will tear this car up. Yeah, why would you park your car right there? That's not a legit park. Grass. Park that on your grass. I can see somebody tearing that joint up. Hit and run. Gone. They outie. I can't believe it's taking me this way.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
To go to get some gas. This is just out of
Stop
order.
sign, turn right onto Bustleton Pike.
All the way down to Bustleton Pike right here, just to get to the gas station. I should have said like I was going to the job and just take that long ride. This fool come behind me like he crazy. Like I said, when you come up here, you're just looking for deer. So I'm looking for a deer. You only see about 5 deer. They be out here. And when they put the deer sign up there, they're really out here. I'm close to the gas station now, so I ain't too far away. But after I get my gas on the way back to drop the car off, be a lot of deer out there too.
Then, at the next one, turn left onto 2nd Street Pike.
I know I'm going. I'm trying to get this card ready so when I get there, I ain't gotta waste all day setting the card up to get ready to pump this gas. You know, I might as well wait. But they ain't gonna get it done fast enough. What is that? Man, I ain't signing in on this stuff, man. I'll use other phone. I use my regular phone. Let's always go get my gas from the Wawa. Well, go get their gas from the Wawa.
At the light, turn left onto 2nd Street Pike. Then you'll take your first right into the parking lot. Turn right into the parking lot.
Here's my gas station. Come on, man. Come on. trying to finally get here now. Now I gotta start waiting for dumb people. I don't know how people even buy stuff out of Wawa. I would never buy anything out of Wawa. I think I bought some cookie. I put some cookies one time. That's about it. All right, now I gotta check my card in. Put this joint in park. Throw this trash in the trash in my car. If you want to hang around, I'll be right back. All right, so now I'm all checked in. I gotta get ready to get out here and put some gas in the car and throw my stuff in the trash. All my trash. Every bit of all the trash. Ah. Umbrella out of here. Still got my umbrella. And now I gotta get all this trash got in here. 2 water bottles and a, 2 water bottles and a Dunkin' Donut cup. I think I got some more trash in my cooler here too. There's trash, cooler, trash. No, it's some more creamer. And then I think my client kids got some trash in here. Just a little something. They left in here some. Grab their little Twizzler candy. Cause this joint gonna be gassing up forever. All right, so they ain't make a mess back here. Really, it's cool. And make sure they ain't leave anything in here as well. Because I had to drive all the way back to New York and give it to them. This joint is still gassing up. So, shake my carpet out a little bit because I don't feel like vacuuming no carpet. So I usually shake it out at the gas station. Because when I get to the guy, I'm parking this joint and I'm out. Shit. Driving all goddamn day. Mother be driving a little bit, then they sit down for like 8 hours. Now, I've been driving all day. 1 hour and 44 minutes I've been driving. And this gas tank is up to $75. One day some knucklehead put diesel gas in a car that wasn't diesel. And on these diesel khaki daddies is a big green joint that says diesel on the nozzle. And then there's a big green sign where you put the doggone nozzle in that says diesel. And this guy put diesel in an automatic. He probably still paying for that car. $89 so far in gas. 89. And that's low grade. They only put 87 in these joints. I'm like, man, when I first started, I'll put like 90 in here. It's like, yo, you gotta stop putting 90 in these cars. We only put like friggin' 87. I'm like, dang, y'all. Even the Mercedes Benz, they just put 87 in the Mercedes Benz. I'm like, that is crazy. $90.33. And the client got to pay for most of that. Whoever went the most, you got to pay the boss. All right. So then we're done. Get my stuff ready to get up out of here. Put my phone, my backup phone in here because I ain't got to do nothing. I would start the car up. I ain't no need starting it up. I should stop by. What's called is still open, so I got really time before I go up to the shop because I ain't in no rush now. I'm home. Or AKA, I'm back at the joint. I can go. What's called is still open. I got here fast enough to Giant is still open. I go in Giant, grab me some desserts. No, I'm good. Save my little bit of money for tomorrow just in case I want to eat some yameen and some Brussels sprouts and some
Your destination is on the left.
Is this thing still trying to navigate me? What the smack? So now I'm on my way in. Park this joint and get in my car and bounce. Make sure I got my keys. Make sure I got their keys. Put my stuff in my car. Park this joint. Put the key on the rack. Get in my car and be out. I paid the pen fed. I said I'm gonna pay the pen. Yeah, that's right. I said I'm gonna take care of that joint. So I can see there's deer up here as well. So you kind of want to be careful driving up this joint, like that stupid boy that came in New York running in front of the goddamn car. Now they must have saw that. We got these cameras in the car that, like, if I roll past the stop sign, they'll pick that up. If I drop my seatbelt, it'll pick that up. So obviously, when I made that turn to keep from hitting that little boy, it didn't say, "Oh, you made a reckless turn." So they must have saw it and didn't send me some notification. You made a reckless turn. So it didn't do that. So they must have saw that, because if I weave like that, the camera automatically picks that up and sends a thing to the application saying I did something, and then it shows it to you. So I want to see, which it didn't. It would have sent it to me by now. When I had to duck that boy. You know what I'm saying? It was sent it to me by now, but it didn't. So now this is 45 miles an hour, straight dark. Deer all out in this joint. On these people's lawns and stuff like that. So you gotta keep your eyes peeled. I keep freaking on your high beams, because they're supposed to not like high beams and they won't come running out, but you still never know. I got deer whistles on my car. I bought 4 deer whistles. And I must say so far, I've seen deer in my path, but they ain't come out. I think the 4 deer whistles, they supposed to be able to hear. So I bought 4 of them joints, put them joints on my grill, and that way they hear, because we can't hear it. They said we can't hear a deer whistle, but the deer can hear it. That's why I call it a deer whistle. So it must be really loud, and they kind of stay away from me, but I go slow anyway. Like I'll be going home, coming back this way. I'm done now. Once I go and turn this bad boy in, it's a wrap. Yeah, deer whistles. If you live around a lot of deer or you drive in high deer areas like up here, as you can see, it's all dark. No but deer up here. But you got to be careful. So you put your high beams on because you don't want to blind anybody out. But you need them though. Because the deer don't like high beams either. So between my high beams going to be on and my deer whistles, I got to come back this exact way to go home. Partially. Not all of it, but partially. So you got to keep your eyes up. Keep your antennas up in bars and holler at your boy. Well, like I said, you never heard of, all you got to do is look it up right now. Look up deer whistles for your car. Bada bing, bada boom. So you learn a lot when you're on my channel, man. You learn a lot. You don't give me credit for all that I teach you. You don't. You really don't. You don't give me credit. All right, I'll show them to you when I get out the car. Stand by. I'm about at the job now. You see I do drop game. What's that? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna show you the whistles tonight. As soon as I get in my car, I'll show you the deer whistles. So I park the car next to my car and take my bags out. If I'm not mistaken, my car should be parked. I think I parked my car right here around here. Oh no, I didn't. That's right. I parked it over there. So I'll start my baby up right now. You gotta look for a company that's hiring drivers. And then you gotta take the test. Like I gotta take a test tomorrow. In fact, you know what, Dag? That's perfect right there. You know what? Now I don't feel like doing all that. I gotta take a test tomorrow. So find a company that's hiring limo drivers. And then, if you need CDL, then you might drive CDL like the buses. As such. But here's my baby right here. There's my girlfriend. That's my baby. Hit the lights for you. Start her up. All right? Now she's ready to roll. Let's see if I can show you the deer whistles. Where the whistles at? Shoot, they might have came off. Usually take the deer whistle, you just stick them right on your grill. You know, after you go to the car wash a lot too, you get in the car wash, so they may be gone. The deer whistles may be gone. Oh no, they're down here. Here's one. That's a deer whistle. And here's my other deer whistle. So these are deer whistles. They stick right there. I thought I had bought 4 of them though. But yeah, so now you got to see the deer whistles. Those are the deer whistles I put in my car. Now obviously this joint right here, somebody must have hit a freaking deer with that joint, because that joint is jacked up. That joint's on jacked up. So now I'm going to take my stuff and put it in my car, if y'all don't mind. She's already started up and she's ready to roll. I just leave the key fob in there so it won't keep beeping. Not like anybody around here is sleeping. And then I come in here with my umbrella. I come and grab my stuff and put it in my car. And then I park this car, which I'm gonna park it right next to my car. I want to get my stuff out first because I got my door open. Right? Right. So. Ouch. I'm messing my hand up. Trying to carry all this stuff. Ouch. Hurry up. Ouch. Freaking bag is heavy as a mug. These are my bags and my cooler. Keep my food in the cooler, whatever. Got my umbrella. Throw that in the back. Here's a 4-door, man. A 4-door hot rod. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. 4-door. Bada bing, bada boom. See my name on there. This is the M235. X-Drive with the Navy emblem. Holla at your boy. So yeah, all this is M series. The wheels, the spinners. Always saying BMW. That's how your boy roll, man. That's how I be rolling. All right, so I make sure the car is clean, which it is. And basically, I'm gonna pull it in. Usually I back my car, as you can see. I think I hurt my finger, man, just now. So I'm gonna back this one in, or I'm just gonna go up around it and come back out this slot right here. I got 2 big long slots. So I'm just gonna go around. I put my seatbelt back on though, because they have a fit. You gonna have to borrow it one day, along with the $5,000 I gotta give you, that you talk about me like I don't know what? Really, bro? Really? I don't think you ever gonna get your car. Nah, man, because you talked about me, dog. You was talking about me, dog. You was talking about me, dog, all the time. You talking about me, dog. Nah, dog. You gets no ride in my hot rod. All right, so these are all the buses and stuff that we have. These are the big buses you gotta have, and those are the Sprinters, the Mercedes-Benz, like weddings. You got a Ford Sprinter. And then we got the big boy, you got the big Tenza buses. They're bigger than SEPTA buses. And you got your regular wedding buses, all those buses right there. All right? Lots of buses. We got lots of buses. So yeah. So if you got if you have a CDL, like I got rid of my CDL because I never thought I'd be driving anything again, much less a limo. You know, I got rid of my CDL because I ain't feel like paying $100 a year to keep renewing it. But it's kind of like I should have kept it, because to get it back again, it cost me like almost $200-300 to get the CDL back again. But I still don't anticipate worrying about driving anything bigger than what I'm driving right now, which is this joint. All right? Put that bad boy in park, hit the stop. We out of here. come back and pick homegirl up. I don't know, it's something crazy about the steering on that joint. I don't know. I'll let somebody else deal with it and see if they need to fix them. I don't know. These lights should be out. So now lights go out. It's weird. You gotta open it, then close it and open it. Yeah, it's a nice hustle, man. You know, like I said, I picked up Charles Barkley, took him to New York so he could play golf on Sunday and got a $100 tip. Can't beat that. Here are the other joints. Got the stretch limos back there. We got stretch limos. So if you want to drive stretch limos, a lot of guys, man, they stay here. They drive all day and all night. They sleep in their car. They sleep here because they making that money, man. They be making that money. You know what I'm saying? So now you just go in here and you tap and you put your key up. Sometimes I got to pee. You know, I might like, all right, cool, whatever. A combination to get in the door. I really didn't have to. I could have just walked in right there, but they watch the cars during the night or whenever. So then you take your car, you just put your car back. So now you put the joint on the dirty. My car was, what's my car number? 275. So you just put it on the dirty car rack. Dirty vehicles, bam. And that's it. You get your behind up out of here. So you just take the limo test and have a license. That's it. Well, you gotta take a written test too. So you gotta press the button to get out. I don't know why. First it wasn't working. No, it's like when you come in, you know, you'll go through orientation, stuff like that, and then they'll show you how it is to drive a limo, and that'll just be on film. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do need it. You don't really need. Yeah, you do need a limo license. What I'm talking about? Yes, you need a limo license. But you get that. Oh man, it's freezing in here. Oh snap. And see, the car is on, but it's not on. It's just like it's on. I gotta turn the air off. So if I want to start the car, I gotta hit the start button. And now the car is on. All right. So now I can't do anything on this car unless I put in my combination. So I go like that. If I want to do something, I got to put my combination into the car. That way nobody can just get in here and steal the car and get away with it. You know what I mean? It will just shut down after a while. You'll drive a little while, but it's going to shut down. Put my own picture up there, RaJuR that. I'll put that up there. And now what I do is I go through my modes. So I go to how I want to drive. So I hit the mode and it'll pop up. I can either drive my personal setup, that's mine, super sport, efficient, expressive, relax, digital, art, and silent, whatever. So I drive efficient because I ain't paying all this gas. And then I got to go down here, and I don't want the car cutting on and off all the time. So I go right there, and it says deactivate the car cutting on and off. Deactivate that. Bam, we're done. So that way it won't keep cutting on and cutting off. You know what I'm saying? The internet is slow, yeah, because I mean, you know, I'm in the car right now. So now I'm going to turn this air off because it's freezing in here. So you're going to turn that off. And I'm good. Well, I'm sorry it's slow, bro, but that's about it because I'm ready to bounce. I just showed you all I need to show you anyway. You've seen just about everything you see. So I'm going to let these windows down, open up my roof, put on the max rear and all that stuff so the windows are unfogged, and I'm out. A weak ass and ban real. Brick boy Dior. Oh, you weak ass and ban real. This guy. I don't know who the boy is, but somebody must have sent you over here. Brick boy Dior. Unbelievable. So what you come over here for, man? What you want? I ain't got nothing for you. What you want? So all I'm doing is get ready to block you. So I'll give you a chance to say something else. What you want? I'll look up white streamers, and you were top recommended, so I subbed. Really? Really? So I'm a white streamer. What else you got? I'm gonna give you one more chance. Y'all see this? You see this, Terry? Because Terry used to come over here talking stuff too. So you see it, right, Terry? Remember, that's what you used to do. Come over here talking crap. I'm a white streamer. This guy. Oh, snap. I'm getting water on the top of my head, man, because the sunroof is open. And I ain't let the water come off the sunroof. But yeah, I gotta be chilled out here with these deer. That's it, that's all you do. You park your car. All right, that's fine, I don't care about that. There's a deer right there. There's a deer stuck. There's a deer in the grass right there. He could have turned around, come running out. You gotta be ready to know how to stop. Let me put my seatbelt on, by the way. Just as an extra safety mechanism. Because like I said, what I've learned in 2 years from working out here, with all this grass and stuff, is that these deer like getting hit. And I ain't trying to hit the deer. Trying to put my jaws on auto on and off, because you don't want to blind nobody coming down here. Because it's dark out here. There's no lights out here. This is like a dark country road. Like my aunt and them. You know what I'm saying? Right now I'm gonna put them on, but like I said, the lights supposed to scare the deer from coming running out in the goddamn street. And I have deer whistles. I show you the deer whistles. So even though we can't hear the deer whistles, the deer is supposed to be able to hear these whistles from a little ways away. But if the jointers come running out right now, they ain't gonna hear it. They're just gonna run out and get hit. So when it's dark like this, I drive slow. I don't do 45, not my car. I do 45 in that Escalade, because I know the Escalade will tear that joint apart. I showed you that car, I think I hit a deer. That joint, like it tore the whole front end off that doggone car. But you can hit a deer with an Escalade. You can hit a deer, a small deer with the Nautiluses we have. You can definitely hit a deer with them big buses that we have. So that's my job, man. That's what I do on the side. Instead of sitting in the house, I come out here, drive people around, get to know them. I have Charles Barkley and Tyrese Maxey, and drive famous people and important people, executives, all kinds of people, drive them around, man, do my thing. I don't know what's happening around here. They sitting around here playing games. Now, turning down this street, there's deer down here. So you do 45 miles an hour down here. But for the most part, most of them deer are probably on a property, so you can really see the deer that would be out here. But a lot of them won't be out here because property owners got their lights on, and deer really don't want to be seen with lights. But you just never. Like, they can come out, usually they up here in these bushes right up here. You can't see the bushes. But sometimes they deer up there, especially after it rains. Lots of deer out here. Over there on the side, to the right-hand side. Ain't nothing but grass out there. Grass and hay. So you know there'd be deer out there. So you just drive your car slow enough that if some come run in front of you, either you can avoid it or hit the brakes and do something. But that's how it is when you in deer land. A lot of times they don't just run out the street like someone had to be chasing them, or they had to be scared. And then they had to run out in the street. A lot of them would just be standing right on the pavement. Just eating grass on the pavement. You can see them, they just sit right there. But if somebody was to come out and say, hey, that joint come running out right in front of your car. Or somebody might shoot a gun at one or something, I don't know. All this ain't nothing but freaking grass. And nothing but deer. That guy flying, he's doing 55 miles an hour. He'll never be able to stop for a deer. That deer tear his car up and come right through his windshield and kill him. But he doesn't want to drive like a maniac because he can, so he can do 45 miles an hour. I'm not in a rush to get anywhere. Nowhere. It don't make any sense. Be driving like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like stupid. So now my drive is basically around, this time of night, probably like 35 minutes for me to get home. 35 when I holler at your boy. I'm going to take you all the way to the crib. I ain't making no stops. Take you all the way to the crib. Show you how it's done. Holler at your boy. Right now I got all the goddamn condensation off my window. Right to the right-hand side, there's usually a whole bunch of cows out there be grazing. They kill them cows so y'all can eat meat. Whole big cow farm right there. They milk them and they kill them so y'all can be happy. We just passed it. Now, what's the name of it again? I forgot the name of it. I drive by it every goddamn time I come out here. Somehow I forget the name. But anyway, this is my ride home. And again, you gotta watch out for crazy behind people because they know ain't no lights out here. So they drive like they're crazy. And they'll just run a light and run right into you, man. And I saw a joint on YouTube last night. Somebody ran a light and just tore and killed some people instantly. Because they're crazy. People crazy, man. They're insane. Insane people out here, man. You gotta watch yourself. You know? Oh, you hear me yawning though, but I ain't going to the house to go right to sleep. I'm going to the house and burn some oud sticks. You know what I mean? Get my mind right, put some of this oud on my skin. You know what I mean? Rinse down a little bit, because I ain't do nothing all day. I ain't play no basketball. I sat in this car all day. Or sat in an Escalade all day. Now in my car. Wipe my butt and my balls and my face. Get my behind, look at some TV, and then go to bed. Because I think I'd be home. It says it's 11:03 now. I can't believe it's 11:03. It took me that long to gas the car up and everything. I guess it did. So I'm not gonna get home till like 11:30, roughly. So it's a pretty cool ride. Like I said, aside from looking at the deer, I mean, once I'm out of deer territory, you know what I mean, then I'll roll a little bit. But right from here on, it's like 35 miles an hour. So, I mean, I get a little 45 mile an hour stretch real quick going down Bristol Road. Right here, I'm going to make this left. I can do 45, but again, I'm not in a rush to get anywhere. It's dark outside, and these deer are out here. Man, I ain't got no time. This guy behind me, if you want to tailgate me and do what you got to do, go ahead and go around me. You know what I mean? Run to a deer or something. A lot of them they see my car, the first thing they want to do is act like they want to, tailgate me and race me and try to make me move. And I ain't gonna move. And I ain't racing nobody. Cause I I got a job to keep. You can't be a limo driver with a bunch of tickets. It just don't work that way. So you gotta make sure your record is clean. And like I said, sometimes I open this joint up. Sometimes I open it up and do what I got to do. Hit them 3 figures. I'll put 3 figures on the readout, from time to time, but for the most part, no, I don't. Then when I turn here, everything goes back to like 35 miles an hour. You know what I mean? So actually it goes down to 25 miles an hour. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Maybe a little bit of 30. And go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead, man. I'm going to sit there and tailgate somebody all freaking night. Go ahead. Go around me. Your tail lights all jacked up. Go ahead. And now you want to make a turn. Now to let him bother me, now you want to make a turn. Why did he just, look at him driving like that. He just had the race to go down there and do that. A lot of y'all are insane out here. That's exactly what it is. You're insane. You took too many boosters, and them boosters are wrecking your body and your brain. Aside from the weed and the vaping and all that stuff, man, a lot of people don't have a chance, man. A lot of people leaving here early because they messed up. They messed up, man. Just what it is. You gotta keep it real. Can't be taking that Falky Gate stuff, pumping it in your arm, and then taking 5,000 boosters and thinking you're gonna be regular. And then you vaping, drinking alcohol, and all kinds of craziness, smoking weed, and out here driving like you're crazy, doing 90 miles an hour in the 25. And y'all saw that. I don't know if y'all saw the car upside down. Y'all saw when I got to where the ambulances and everything was, and the police officer. And then when I was making that right-hand turn, because I couldn't go down anymore, that car was turned on the top of his hood. How does a car is on his hood? Driving crazy, insane. That person's probably dead now. But hey, that's what you wanted to do. You made the choice. And I ain't trying to be part of somebody who want to be dead. So I take my time driving home, nice and slow, steady as she go. And if you want to go around me, I'll pull over and let you go around me. I don't care. See, I'm just chilling. Oh man, I can't wait to get home and relax. Gotta get my behind back in the studio, man. I'll be back in the studio in a minute. Hopefully maybe next week I can get in the studio and take care of some biz. I thought I turned off the goddamn auto start stuff. She's a dude probably going down the street where that car is turned upside down. Come on, dog, let's go. And I thought I turned the air off. That done kicked back on. Oh, man. I'm already freezing out this joint. There's usually a lot of deer up here, too. I got like photographic memory in my brain to remind myself where there's deer up in it, deer right there. Deer right there in the grass. I'm telling you, I remember where I see deer at. I remember, I just know where these deer is. So I got my high beams on, and I got the deer whistles, whistling. I said, taking my time. One time I was driving one of the company cars, I was driving the Nautilus, and I stopped just in time not to hit the deer, and they ain't give me no accommodation. It's like, well, thank you for not hitting the deer. Thank you for not tearing up our car, yeah. But then every 5 minutes you crying about something else I done done. Oh, I can't believe you, shut up. Shut up. As long as I'm doing what they want me to do, I'm doing favors, I'm the buddy. Soon as I decide I don't want to do something they want me to do, and now all of a sudden they don't like me. Like friggin', what they call that? Bipolar. People shouldn't be bipolar like that. Especially co-workers and people you work for. First, buddy, when I do you favors, then New York trip, I wasn't supposed to do that trip. They just hit me up and said, would you rather go to New York instead of doing this one trip? I said, sure, I'll do it. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. But the first time I do something dude don't like, he won't be calling me buddy no more. He'll be saying some other crap. So I don't pay attention to people like that, man. I don't pay attention to bipolar people. Because they're bipolar like that. There's a place over here called The Cage, man. Really nice spot. Haven't been in a while. It's pretty expensive to eat there. Even if you eat like the sides and stuff, man. I eat sides. I still spend $40 at the spot. But it's a cool spot. Closed now. They close at like 9 or 10 on a weekday. And on the weekend, they close at 11, I think. But yep, still on my way home. Yeah. You probably can't see my head-up display. I barely look at it anyway, but it's there. I got this joint fully loaded. I got everything in this joint. You name it is in here. Because it's an M series. Don't have everything here. M series seat, M series steering wheel, M series brake pedals, M series brakes, M series everything. It's M series. My first true M series. Like all the other cars, they had M packages, except for the brakes. Everything was like the M. I don't think I had. This was my first time I got it. Yeah, I think the other one didn't have an M steering wheel either. This was my first time having an M steering wheel too. But this car is fully M style. Everything about it, the mirrors, M mirrors. Name it, it's M. Now, around here, a lot of businesses, but that still don't mean it's not deer around this joint. But like, there's some businesses around here. Most of these are businesses. Like I say, still, as long as you still got grass and woods, you still can see deer. Man, it don't even feel like it's 11 o'clock. It feel like it's 1 o'clock in the morning. Yawning. I should go this way. I should make a right and go home, but I'm not. I'm gonna just go home my normal way. I normally go home. Now, when cars in front of me, I just roll at their speed. There's a cop in front of me too, but I roll at their speed because they'll hit that deer before I hit it. If there's some deer. So there's a popo right there in front. So if he's doing 35, everybody can do 35. And then you gotta do 25. I think this is 35 right here anyway. Yeah, this is 35. So everybody just following the popo doing 35. Chilling. But yeah, if you're still here, bro, yeah, you can be a demo driver, man. Like I said, I mean, you gotta remember, I drove for the transportation system here for 35 years. So again, I drove buses, trolleys, trains, and subways. I mean, only thing I really drove out of all that was buses, but driving the bus was no problem. I never had an accident in the bus, never tore up a bus, never scratched a bus. I can drive, man. I know how to drive. But, you know, when you're driving air buses or you just, you know, you got to get a CDL. And they'll train you, too. I think the last I saw, like, get CDL, like I said, like 300, might have went up. Back in the day, it was like 2-something. Now it's like almost 350 get a CDL because of the illegal immigrants and stuff coming in here driving and, you know, being dangerous. I just had to say that because that's why it went up. You know, try to discourage them from trying to get a CDL and people passing them just so they can have people to move product around. So you got to pay a little bit to get a CDL now. But like I said, I had no interest in driving anything bigger than an Escalade. So once you go in there, they screen you, then they take you out on a ride. You give to whoever it is that takes you out for the ride. Or like they might say, you know, I'm a real good driver. I don't have no problem. They wouldn't be sending me to New York with Charles Barkley. They wouldn't be sending me to New York calling me, you mind taking this customer up to New York? They wouldn't be calling me for that if they thought I was a good driver. So, you know, they might say, okay, ride with William for the day. You know what I mean? He'll show you how to get around, you know, how to pick up clients and stuff like that and where to park. Because I had to learn too. But a lot of times I had to learn on my own, man. Like Newark Airport and JFK, man, I was scared like a mug. I was scared, both of them joints, I was really scared for JFK. I first went out to JFK, I was scared, man. I was just so scared. I got lost up in that joint and everything. But yeah, but once you do it a couple times, You start finding out where not to really turn, and make sure don't have on your do not have on any Google or Waze or anything like that when you're going into an airport, because it will not take you to the right terminal. You gotta just read the signs. I didn't know that. There's like when you go to the airport, turn off your freaking Google or Waze. We don't use Waze, we use Google. Turn off that Google and read the signs. That's how you do it. Turn off Google and read the signs. Can't go into the airport because they don't know where you're going. You know you're going to Terminal A to drop off a passenger, but Google don't know that. Even if they program it into your drive, you just turn off and you look at the signs and you read the signs. Have any problems? You have the client help you. You gotta let them know they'd rather get on the plane on time than you getting lost. Say, look, this is my first time here. You know what I mean? I know I need to drop you off. I don't want to be late. Have you been here before? Yes. All right, you don't mind guiding me around to make sure I don't get you late. You know what I mean? And some of the passengers will help because they don't want to be late for their plane. They do not want to be late for their plane. And when you come up picking up people, arrivals can be a pain behind too, especially at JFK. And what you call them, because they keep you running around. Like they're like, you can keep moving your car up. But then when you run out of move up car road, you gotta go around and start back over again while you wait for your client to get off the plane. It's just how it is. So anyway, it's cool things to know, man. But like I said, my thing is meeting Charles Barkley and all these stars and all these, executives and getting $100 tips and all this stuff, man. That's what I like about it. Meeting new people I would have never met that sit my behind in the house. I would have never met Charles Barkley if I wasn't doing this. I can't say I would have. Even being in the music business, I wouldn't have met Charles Barkley. I wouldn't have met Maria Taylor. I wouldn't have met Tyrese Maxey. I wouldn't have met none of these people or none of these CEOs. And I wouldn't have met the co-owner of the soccer team, Philadelphia Union. I wouldn't have met him or his kids. I wouldn't have met anybody. So that's what it's all about for me, man. Coming out here, make a little bit of money, get some good tips. I ain't getting any tips today at all, but it's all right. Sometimes it happens like that. Charles gave me that $100, so that makes up for all 4 people who didn't give me tips in my last 4 rides. Charles paid it for him. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to use that $100 bill that Charles gave me. We'll see. So I want to work tomorrow, but I'm tired, man. I can't. I said, you call me up for something, as long as it's late and it's a big working job. I'll come in 2 o'clock to go take somebody to Virginia. I ain't got no problem with that. Come back. I ain't got no time. I ain't got no problem with it. As long as I tell you I can do it. But, sometimes they'll call me on the street and say, look, we got this going on. Nah, man, I can't do it. I ain't know I was going to be doing it. And then they get upset at me because I can't stay till 11, 12 o'clock to help a client out. Like I said, it's bipolar. When I help them out, everything is great. When I can't help them, I'm the freaking enemy of the state. It's weird, man. It's kind of like weird. It is what it is. Other than that, I like working by myself, man. When I was a SEP, I was working by myself most of the time. I like working by myself, for myself. No matter what company I am. I mean, when I was doing the paraprofessional, I had to work with kids, so that's different. And I had to work with some other crazy people while I'm working with the kids. That's different. Crazy principal, crazy friggin', other people. That's why I like working by myself. I'm responsible for myself, not for anybody else. That's what I like to do. That's right, I'm still here with the phone on. Been driving for 2 hours and 35 minutes. From the time I left New York. 2 hours and 35 minutes. And I'm gonna keep on driving until I get my behind home. At least I'm not in deer territory again. There are all kind of cops hidden back here, man. Waiting for you to come through here doing 35, 40 miles an hour and it's 25. They sitting here chilling. They be back in the dark, back over here to the left-hand side, they be back in the dark, chilling. Sometimes they'd be here in the gas station, chilling. Waiting for people to come by here running up. There go one right there, he lit. Waiting for somebody to come by and lighten it up. If someone just parked right on the side of the street, because you wouldn't know them, because you be going so fast, by the time you go so fast, you can't even stop. Light you up. Especially up around here when school is in, a lot of schools up here and stuff. It's like some rubber is burning or something, I don't know what it is. I'm going a little fast, gotta slow down. There's some cops spooking up in here too. They be parked over here in the Catholic school, the church. They be parked back there in the cut. Yeah, they'll get you. And don't be drunk. The worst thing you do is be on Eastern Road, coming out here cutting it up and being drunk. You'll never be driving again. I'm just thankful I got a couple breaks every now and then. So there's a little bar down here. I ain't been in the bar. Bar used to be right there, it's closed. I went in this bar one time. And it's all right. It's mostly, not many tribe of Judah people in that joint. And that's why I normally get my food from Jasmine, my Chinese food you get there. But it's quiet out here in the burbs, man. That's why I live out here in the burbs. Sometimes I be living in the hood. I mean, for now, you never know. As long as I'm living in the burbs, I'm living in the burbs. Chilling. We got like crazy Uber drivers and Lyft drivers who live in the hood. And they come through here driving like they're crazy, but again, Popo, he's sitting on the side. Right here on the left-hand side, they be sitting in here sometimes, chilling. They might even be in his gas Sunoco right there, chilling. I know all the hot spots, so I know where I'm not gonna be driving crazy at. But some of these nutbags, they still wanna do 35 and 25, thinking they ain't gonna get pulled over. There's usually a couple of them up here too. Laying back in the cut, chilling. Waiting for people to come up here doing the food. And again, I ain't in a rush to get anywhere. Now you can pick it up here, you can do 40 right here. And you're good to go. You can do 40 right here. That's 40. You can pop off. But sometimes they be sitting right up here on this pavement. Right up here they be sitting right up here on this joint right here. Right there. Waiting for mothers to come there doing like 50, 60. They come off that hill right there. They be parked right there. They be parked right here, chilling. Come by here doing 45, 50, or 50, 55. Oh, he's gonna pull you over, you're going to jail. They sit right up here on this left-hand side, right where they sit. Come up here tripping. So finally home, been driving for 2 hours and 40 minutes. since New York. And this is where I reside, in the suburbs. I don't live in the hood. But a lot of you talking all that crap. Holla at your boy. So you got townhouses on the right-hand side. I was gonna get a townhouse a long time ago, but I wasn't sure how long I was gonna stay up here. So I ended up not getting a townhouse. I end up like everybody else, all these cars. And why you live in an apartment? Well, what about these other 5,000 people that live up in here? Go ask them why they live in apartment buildings. Because it's easy. And when you're ready to move out, you can just move out. Whatever penalty you got to pay. But you can't just move out of a townhouse. You just can't move out of a house. You can't just do that. You got to try to sell the house or rent it out. You got to do all that. Ain't trying to be no landlord. When I'm tired of being up here and I want to move someplace else, shoot. All right, I'm terminating my lease. I pay that joint up front, and we out $5,000. I gotta go in here and get my mail because the AC just continually keep coming on. I don't know why the AC coming on because I don't hit it. I gotta go in here and check my mail because I got some Social Security and Medicare, Medicaid business to do. So I'll be right back. If you want to wait, holla at your boy. All right. Had to go check my mailbox. Wasn't any of importance. So yeah. So now we get ready to go and go park my car in the garage because I have not parked my car in the garage since 2006. So that's roughly 20 years since I parked my car and not parked my car in the garage. Ever since 2006, my car has always been garaged. I wouldn't live anywhere or be anywhere. I don't care where I'm at. Even while I was living in the hood, my car is in the garage because I don't leave my car outside. I park my car in the garage. Holla at your boy. Mars. Go in here and park my whip. She's doing better with her parking, thank goodness. She finally learned how to park. This older lady who I park next to, she seems to sometimes don't know how to park a car straight between the lines. So, you know, she don't park straight behind the lines. So I got to come in here and put my car on an angle because I don't want her. And she was like, well, you see, I'm an older woman. I said, I understand that, but that don't mean you can't take the time to straighten your car out and park straight between the lines. That don't make any sense. I said, because I don't want you opening up your door and hitting my car. And I'm definitely not going to hit your car with my car because why would I hit my brand new car? Hope y'all enjoyed the ride. Getting on my whip. Y'all need to see my space number because some of y'all haters are coming here and trying to mess with my car. All right, so I'm out. Ready to get my car and get my stuff out. I don't know what all this trash is. Just a bunch of goddamn trash. Out of here. Like somebody that's sitting here and just being trashy. Probably that dude over there, his car is a red car right there. He usually parks over here. I guess he just dumps all this trash over here. Some people in here just trifling. They ain't never had nothing in their life. They ain't never been in a good place to live. And they just trifling, man. They dirty and they trifling and they stink and they dirty. They can't help themselves from being trifling and stink and dirty. So they come to a good place where they try to learn how to live in a just decent place instead of living in the hood. And they come in here and throw trash all over the place. And like I said, it don't make no sense. All this trash is over in my space. I don't throw trash all over the place. You know what I'm saying? The thing about it is this dude, this car right here, right across from me. He usually parks next over here. He usually over here, but somehow now he over there. Look at all this trash. Because that's what his car looked like. All this trash. You know what I'm saying? So I still park my car. You see the M right there, right? You see the M right there, right? That's right, because that's the M series. Bars. So that's it. Done for the day. Oh, now y'all saw my parking spot. Oh, shoot. I tell you what, if something happened to my car, I'm gonna look up who looked at this video tonight. You can't get in here anyway, if you wanted to. You don't have the clout. But we pay for our parking spaces. Very reasonable parking, man. They can really charge more than they charging. But you know, they keep it low so they can keep more cars in here, because then everybody just stop parking their car outside. Not me, man. I ain't gonna front. I just have to keep paying. If I gotta pay to stay inside, I'll just stay inside. I just gotta cut back eating that month. You know what I mean? But I'm not parking my car outside nowhere. It's gonna be in here. Holler at your boy. I used to be parked down there, but then all these cars, those two freaking Land Rovers down there, or whatever they are, Land Cruisers or whatever, started getting next to my. So I moved my car, but they didn't know how to park straight. I said, let me get from down there, man. They was changing out. One car in there. Then this dude would change out, put another car in there. And I'll let people use out sometimes. Like if I had a guest come over, that's all right, cool. You know, I would let them, or say for instance, I'm going somewhere with somebody, and then they, you know, we're gonna use my car. Then what I'll do is like, all right, cool. Instead of having your car sit outside while we gone, you know, you can just park in my spot in the garage, and then, you know, we out. And I'll put some up there, let them know, you know, don't mess with the car, you know, whatever. And then we'll get my car and go wherever it is. Normally I would do that for some cars because I don't want them to have any problems. I don't have any problem with their cars. What's up? I want them to have any problem with their cars, you know, while they're gone. Okay. So now we're at my spot. Yeah. Yeah, don't play. Don't play. And take your shoes off when you come into my place if you're doing maintenance. We don't play that. Double lock the cameras. Now, I'm home in my smell good palace. Because all I smell is wood chips, baby. You keep burning wood chips in your crib, you keep burning. I'm telling you, that wood chip sauce will get into your carpet, into your walls. And man, shoot, every time you come into your crib, It won't be smelling like bad feet because a lot of y'all, you know, some people got stinking feet. And when they come home, all you smell is stinking feet in the air and stuff like that. So yeah, you got to keep your house clean, man. You got to keep your house in order. I don't leave out of my place without my house being in order. It's impossible for my trash not to be emptied. Everything is ready to go. I got to wash clothes tomorrow. But yeah, I don't play that game, man. My crib is always impeccable. Nobody gonna sneak up on me and I got to clean up the house real quick because I got somebody coming over. We don't do that here. That's not gonna happen. All right, so since you're here, I'll just see some more. That's my total gym, my workout joint, my guitars. I got more guitars than that. It's my deck. I'm gonna clean it tomorrow. I'm gonna put some yamins out here. I gotta clean my deck off. My deck, I ain't been out here in a while. I ain't been on the deck because it's been too hot to come out on the deck. You know, I go on the deck, I put my TV out on the deck. That's my deck. Wine, my station for my notary public, my prints and all that stuff. You ain't know I was a notary, did you? See? You know, I ain't no loser. I'm not a loser. And my studio back here. Have you ever seen my studio before? A lot of you never saw my studio before. Well, here's my studio. That's a vocal booth for the studio. And this is the studio back here. I leave my purple lights on now. My studio with the purple light. Oh, Dad, this joint's still on? I ain't mean to leave. I don't want this being on all the time, though. I gotta turn this off. I turn the synthesizer off. Dang it. Where's the button to turn this joint off at? That joint been on for a couple days now. I mean, I don't want it on because I'm not using it. I gotta turn it off. There you go. Oh, push the button there. Been a long time. This is my studio. I'm not turning no lights on. This is my recording studio. You know what I mean? Real recording studio. Bars. I'm out. All right. See how I be nice to people, man. Anybody want to come over here and antagonize me and be tripping? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this that, and you know I looked up white streamers and saw you, and then homeboy Cherry Joe used to always rubbing my crotch. I said it. That's right. Oh man, harassed me, man. You harassed me. I said you rubbing my crotch. You know what I mean? Rubbing my crotch, man, messing with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you how it's done. That's right. Ain't no bum over here, bro. And I know how to play these chess pieces too. All right. And y'all know back here, y'all notice where the fragrances are. The fragrance room is chilling, waiting for Pop to get home. And there's my security system that you can see me in my security system. Can you see me right there? Can you see me? So I can see you in my place along my other hidden cameras. All right? Don't worry about that. And now y'all can see how I'm set up when I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean? You don't really see it. You don't see all my sneaks and all that stuff. Just when I'm talking to y'all doing videos back here, that's my pad I use. I use that pad. I'm back here, fragrances. All right, so I gave y'all the tour. You can't get that. I came home from work, came from New York, showed you my crib, showed you my studio, showed you the joint, showed you my security system, showed you my oud selections. Ooh, can't wait to get some more oud. This joint right here is still on his hand right here. It's so good. I'm going to bed with that. The musk is good too. That's on this hand, but I had to wash my hand a couple times a day, so you know it didn't pop off. You know what I'm saying? Pop off. So yeah, that's it. So great, get out my room. You don't need to see anything else. My other UAE stuff. You don't need to see my closets or nothing. Y'all can see my wax though. Got some wax up on my closet door. I just figured all right, I'll let y'all see my side. And that's gonna be it. Let y'all see the closeto when I holler at your boyo. You know what I mean? And we got them things right there. We got them things. Got them things right there. We got things. We got these things. We got these things. Got that Drake. Got that Draco right there. We got that. Yeah, we got that gauge. We got them things. So don't come over here acting funny. See my wax? Bruh. Y'all can't beat me, man. Can't beat me, man. But what you can do is try to get there. But you can't beat me, man. I'm too thorough with it. I'm too thorough with the Manyanis, dog. I'm too thorough with them Louboutins right there, dog. And the belts and all that stuff. And these things. The main thing is these things right there. Them things, you know what I mean? That Draco right there, them things. And them boots right there. How was your boy? And them Christian Louboutins right there. How was your boy? All right. This is called a master bedroom. This is a master bedroom. I don't get up my bed and go outside the door to go pee. I just walk through my bedroom. You know, my yeah, I mean right there. If it's over a stack or close, it's in this plastic. You know what I mean? All this stuff over here, still straight high end, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got the AMI. I got a lot of my boy. Keep forgetting his name. Got a lot of my boy. Yeah, Helmet Lang. Got a lot of Helmet Langs. I'm a Helmet Lang head. Helmet Lang. Got them Langs, dog. You gotta have them Langs. You gotta take your boxes. You don't throw your boxes in the trash. You put your boxes everywhere you can possibly put some freaking boxes. I even got boxes in the restroom. I even got this. I use that to spray just in case. Know what I mean? Got that mango pop in the restroom. Dog, come in here, or you either gonna burn some, you know what I mean? I gotta empty this. Put it in the toilet. Burn another one. Yeah, burn you either you burn it or you gonna spray. If you need, I'll leave one in here. Know what I mean? I need to buy another gun too. And stuff on my thing. But yeah, come in here, burn one while you sitting, while you dropping one, you can burn one. Or ladies just come in here to tinkle, just spray some of that mango pop right there. How's your boy? What else we got? What else y'all want to see? Perfumology bag. Like I said, from another side, that's how it pops off. All right, we out there. And that's it. This is my crib. This is my, hold on, how many square feet? 1,200 square feet. This is how I do it. How you do it. And how you doing. More fragrance boxes. I got thousands of fragrances. So I got boxes all over the place, man. You got throwing DVD collection, stuff like that. All right, bye.